Hi, my name is Lisa. You're watching One Lisa Show, and this is Friday Sews on a Saturday. If this is your first time here and you found me because of the hashtag challenge Finish That WIP 2024, welcome aboard. I sometimes do Friday Sews videos, probably about one a month. And that's where we talk about what we've been sewing, what we plan to sew, and a little bit of life. Hopefully that interests you. I'm also going to talk about the challenge because I had put out a video on October 1st about a challenge that I thought of. And I decided to host. I have an amazing lineup of other YouTubers, vloggers that are talking about my challenge, Finish That WIP 2024. It is been a lot of work, and I don't know why I put that upon myself, but I did. And if you have any WIPs, which are works in progress, or UFOs, unfinished objects, that's what we call them, in any craft genre, you are welcome to participate. You just have to post a video of one of those that you did finish on October 30th. You can enter as many times as you'd like. Use the hashtag FinishThatWhip2024 and tag me, One Lisa Show, on Instagram, and you'll be entered for a prize. And there are a good handful of prizes for my first challenge. I was very impressed with myself, and I'm a little jealous because I want each and every one of those prizes. I'll talk about those in an upcoming vlog, but this is Friday Sews on Saturday. So let's talk about what I've been doing. First, let me tell you about my WIP that I've been working on. I don't even know how long ago I started this, but maybe about 2 years ago, I decided I wanted to try my hand at a quilt, and I watched a video called the Jelly Roll Race Quilt and how to do it, and it's so easy and fast. That was about 2 years ago, and I actually did the quilt top in one evening, and I loved every minute of it. It was so much fun. And this was it. I got a jelly roll from Moda, and this was my jelly roll quilt. Then I had to go through the process of finding batting, making a backing, and then sandwiching it all together and attaching it with safety pins, which I did. And then I was so nervous to do it on my machine because, you know, I have a very basic Brother machine. I was so nervous. I thought, this is my first one. I'm going to hand quilt it. So I got some hand quilting thread, and I started hand quilting it. And I kind of stopped, folded it up, put it at the bottom of a pile in the sewing room, and it just sat there collecting penny fur because she would sit on it while I was sewing. I'm almost done with it. I worked on it this week, and I'm really happy with the hand quilting. Let me clarify. That's what I've been focused on. I have about 2 more rows. I've been doing just horizontal lines. I have about 2 more rows, and then I'm finished with that. And then all I have to do is trim everything, square it up, and attach the binding, which I will do on the sewing machine because I think it will be much easier because it'll be just around the edges. I'm really happy with that, and I'm motivated because of the challenge I created for myself because I hate all the piles of unfinished projects I have. So I wanted to share that with you. I know I've talked about that quilt and how I wanted to finish it this year, and we're in October and I still haven't finished it. And I have the binding fabric in a closet. Just need to trim it, make it pretty, and watch a couple of videos on how to attach the binding. And so I'm really happy with that. I am so happy with getting over that hump of the things that you're like, you don't look forward to and you kind of just forget about, or you purposely forget about. That was something I did on, I think, Thursday. I was in a Zoom and I had it on my lap. Hopefully nobody saw it. But I was working on it. Then the other thing, a couple of weeks ago I did a live where I started working on Simplicity 8014, which is a very classic shirt dress. And the pattern is like one of their probably top selling patterns. Anyway, happy to report I'm almost complete with this project also. I did work, I'm at the point where I got my buttonholes done. Everything's been attached. All I have left are to sew the buttons and finish the hem. Now the hem, I hate doing a curved hem, and this is the curved, the A-line dress version. So it does have a curved hem. I don't like that. I like curved hem. I don't like hemming the curved hem. So I went to Hobby Lobby and got some bias tape this week, and just got some gray, and it actually matches the gray in the print. And I'm going to just do a narrow hem with the bias tape and call it a day. But I love the retro style of this print. It is a Camelot Fabrics cotton poplin. I got it from Minerva, and it was relatively cheap. Relatively cheap. Oh, I love it. I've made this dress before, and there's a lot of different variations you could do with this pattern. I did a collar this time instead of a mandarin collar, and I did these shorter sleeves that have this really cool little cuff on them, and it's actually not that hard to do. But I am happy that I got as far as I did. I got my inseam pockets done, and hopefully I can work on that and finish it up this weekend. That would be ideal. My birthday is coming up. It's in mid-October, and I have a heavy load of a work day that day. I have a couple of photo ops, and I just think this would be the dress to wear on my birthday because I absolutely adore it. It's not my normal color palette. It's very primary colors, but the style, the kitschiness of it, that's all One Lisa show. Those are the things I have been working on. I have a wedding vow renewal celebration this afternoon. I was going to make a dress for that, but I did not have the time. I guess I could have carved the time out, but it was a very stressful, long week. It was heavy work, heavy family stuff going on, and it was just a tough week in general. I probably spent more time being stressed and nervous than I actually should have. So this morning, Penny and I are going to church. We have pet blessing this morning, and that's a fun opportunity. You can take your pets to church, and we actually hold like a mini mass, and it is outside in the parking lot, and everybody can bring their pets, and they basically bless all the pets. I love it. It's Penny doesn't like seeing all the other animals. Penny gets nervous. Probably thinks I'm going to try to turn her in, get rid of her, but we know that's not happening. I love that dog. She is my best friend. And I didn't finish that dress that I wanted to. I started tracing the pattern out for that vow renewal. So it didn't happen, and I had to give that notion, that thought up. And once I did, I felt very relaxed. So I knew it was too much on myself. Even though I have the fabric, I have the pattern traced, I don't want the stress of trying to make it perfect and done by 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I'm going to just relax and put that off to the side, and maybe I'll have a party to go to later in the year where I could prepare and finish that dress and have it for then. That's really all that's going on in my world. Again, thanks to everybody that is participating, the vloggers that are participating in the Finish That WIP 2024 challenge. You guys are amazing, and I love you all because I couldn't do this challenge without you. If I did, I'd probably have like 10 people entering. And I worked really hard in the past month trying to secure sponsors to donate prizes, and we have a handful of really cool prizes, and I plan to do a video coming up here to talk about all the prizes we have so far. It isn't, 30 prizes, but we have a handful of very good prizes. So I can't wait to share that with everybody, and just thank you I'm so amazed by the generosity of the people that are excited about this challenge. I'm excited about this challenge, and everybody talking about it. So please check out the playlist. I'll either put a card up, or in the description box there will be a link to my playlist, and that I've been updating every time somebody does a video and mentions Finish That WIP 2024. I put it in a playlist so everybody can kind of watch and share and listen to see what others have found in their craft space and are planning to finish for this challenge. I want to wish you all a very good weekend. There is a chance I may do a live on Sunday tomorrow. It's a possibility. We'll see where my day takes me today. And if I do, there may not be a lot of notice, but it will be in the morning hours in the US. So that would probably be afternoon hours over across the pond in the UK. Have a wonderful weekend. Do something creative wherever you are in the world, and I will see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.